So, how was that scene? Really what I'm saying is, I just kind of tried something out, and I'm not actually sure if it's going to work. I'm hoping so, because then me saying, so, how was that scene, is not going to make any sense, because that scene's going to be crap. So, yeah.
Okay, Spencer, that was pretty boring. This is one of the last videos. Let's make it good.
So, because our Quixotical project is ending, I've been thinking a lot about what it was supposed to be. Not necessarily what it turned out to be, because what it turned out to be was fun and sporadic, and I didn't really have any say on how my videos turned out. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's just kind of how it happened. So I'm thinking about what it was supposed to be, and the Quixotical project was supposed to be for us. And I was thinking, what do I want? You know, how am I going to make this kind of worth it? Not so much worth it, because it totally is worth it. It's so much fun doing this. But what's the function of it? Besides, you know, inspiring and creating art and all this stuff, what's the function of this? And I think that the best one I can come up with is life updates. You know, you said a while back that I'm pretty sure once this project is over, we'll go through each and every single video, and I'll watch them all again and see what happened over the last year and how it happened. But life updates is a huge thing, and this is going to be on YouTube forever, I hope. And I'm going to be able to watch this at any time when I want to, and I want to know what I was thinking, what I was doing, and how different it is then, or what's going to be from now. So, just a quick life update. Just to spur things on. I'm still working at Robinson Helicopter. The job is going very well. I work with a bunch of turds, but who doesn't? And when I say that, I don't mean like everybody's a turd. I mean like everybody eventually gets annoyed or has problems with their coworkers. It's just because of how we work and how we want other people to work with us, and that's just how it is. It's something that you have to kind of like deal with. It's been September. I'm skeptical about saying this, but it's been about 1.5 years since I've been married. Our 1 year anniversary, we went up to Sequoia National Forest. We saw the biggest tree in the world, and we spent a weekend up there. Amazing weekend, really great. I want to do it again, actually. And normally, I'm not the kind of person that would like do something more than once. I mean, not like that. Like I do things more than once, but like when it's something really cool, normally it's like one and done. But this time I'm like, heck yeah, I'd totally go again. What is it? April 2nd, so the day after April Fool's Day. And actually yesterday, Roddy and I went to El Camino College, and we placed a box of dominoes on the ground, and we like kind of staked it out, watched how people interact with it. It was an art assignment and it went awesome. I mean, it was crazy. I realized shortly after that, because we went to a school, I was like, oh my gosh, people are gonna think it's a bomb, and nobody's gonna like touch it or anything. And actually, some people kind of came up and like picked it up and didn't know what it was, and then walked away. And then we left to go check out the new building, and when we came back, it was gone! Oh my gosh! It was gone! I cannot believe it. It was crazy. It was like who steals a bomb? Like somebody looked at that and went, that looks like a bomb. I'm gonna go touch it. I'm gonna go see what's inside of it. And then they were like, oh man, it's just dominoes! Free dominoes! Yeah! I don't know who this person is, but I kind of want to meet them and say, hey, You're awesome. I'm currently looking for schools, online schools, preferably for like Christian schools, so that I can go to school full time. Hopefully, maybe not, while I work, because Alaska is currently going through the nursing program at And another huge life update is that Roddy and I just spent a year creating content, putting something out that, no matter how little people watch it and no matter how little people care about it, it matters. I mean, it's something, and we've been doing it for a whole year. And this is amazing to create content and create what I like to call art, because as we could tell, like, people are starting to broaden art's genre. Like, what is art? And it's normally like a reaction or some kind of inspiration. And basically for a whole year, Roddy and I have been doing this, and it is an amazing feeling. Like, to be able to create something, not just take but give, is great, and that is a huge life update. I'm sorry, I'm looking at how much memory I have on my card, and this is obviously going to be a long video. Friday, you're coming. Roddy Roddy. You're coming over, and we're going to be talking about the next project, what we're going to be doing hopefully for the next year, and what kind of content and art we're going to be creating in the coming up year. And I'm super excited for this. So I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while, because it's only necessary that I kind of bring back something that I started with. So I'm doing this one because I love the words of crazy people. I mean, the last words of crazy people. Sometimes it's pretty sane, though. I'll explain. This one's by Adolf Fischer? Adolf Fischer? German-born, American labor union activist, terrorist, and anarchist. Executed for his role in the Chicago Haymarket riot, along with Albert Parsons, August Spies, and George Engel. Last words. Don't draw it so tight. I can't breathe. Long live anarchy. This is the greatest moment of my life. He's speaking as the executioner was putting the cap over his head. I'm not saying, terrorism is good and whatever he did was obviously horrible, but this guy was fully devoted to what he did. I mean, he was fully devoted that he was happy about dying for it. And I hope one day that I can be like this guy. I mean, not a terrorist and maybe not an anarchist, but happy to die for what I believe in. Now I was gonna say, Roddy, I'll see you tomorrow, but I've got one more thing. This poem is not by me, it's actually by Richard Lee Galilean. I don't know, it looks like it was done in 1837. For some reason, people just had it right back then. Anyways, it goes, it's called Regret. One asked of regret, and I made reply, to have held the bird and let it fly, to have seen the star for a moment nigh, and lost it through a slothful eye, to have plucked the flower and cast it by, to have one only hope, to die. Roddy, I'll see you tomorrow.